I think it's very exciting as well that you've got, films like Bridesmaids and things will be playing while you're here. I
Yeah.
actually watched that just recently. It's stands up. It's such a good film.
Oh, thanks. Love that. Yeah. All we ever want is our work to kind of not, go past this freshness state, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any fun memories from shooting that film that you could share with us at all?
Bridesmaids, yeah. I mean, it was just kind of the best time. I mean, all the ladies in it were so much fun, and everybody they were all friends, and the ones who didn't know each other became friends because they're all from the comedy world and all knew of each other and were all fans of each other. So that was really fun, and just I mean, shooting all the famous scenes, shooting the airplane scene was so much fun. I mean, just I did so many takes of Kristen coming up into first class because just every time she'd come up, she would do something different. And I was half the time just like, okay, let's do another take because I want to see what you're going to do now. And, it just everybody was so kind of into it. The whole dress shop scene, which, got nuts and people throwing up at people's heads, which you're always like, I hope everybody's okay with this. And they just went for it. God bless comedy people.
Was there any moment while you were shooting that you were like, we've got a really big hit on our hands?
Well, we knew that it was going well, but you never know if something's gonna be a big hit. You always hope, and you don't, anybody who makes a movie going like, well, this won't be any good, should get out of the business. But you just don't know. So we were really happy with what we did, but then we weren't, tracking well, which is, in showbiz parlance means like, are people aware of the movie? Do they want to see it or not? So we were kind of predicted to not be a hit. And it was really that opening weekend when suddenly it was like, oh, actually, we're doing okay. And then we just kept building and building over the weeks. So it was a relief for me because I didn't want to, ruin women's comedy for everybody.
No, you did not. Absolutely not. I think it might have been, I think it might have been one of the first times that I saw Rose Byrne in a comedic role. I could be wrong, but she did such a good job. What were your first impressions when you met Rose?
I loved her. I mean, she had just done a movie called Get Him to the Greek,
Of
where she played,
course.
and she played kind of a funny character in that because when we were looking, Judd Apatow, my friend had said, oh, because we were trying to figure out we were really having a hard time casting Helen because we looked at a lot of like comedians for it, but it was like we need somebody who's like more than that. And he said, well, go look at Rose Byrne's, dailies from this movie. And I was like, well, Rose Byrne, I know her from Damages, and I think she's a great actor. And then she would just, I thought I thought, no, there's something really funny in there. She knows what's funny. And then every day on set was just like, but, amazing because she just inhabits a character. She's not trying to be funny like in an overt way. She becomes this character who is funny, and then she just is that character, and her reactions are hilarious. So it's
Yeah.
really, I'm just in awe of Rose constantly.